Hello guys, welcome to today's video. I hope we are living and not just existing. Stop existing and start living. Hey, the voice is not good. Oh my goodness. But I hope you got the message. I hope we are living and not just existing. I mean, we're already existing as humans. And so you gotta live. You have to live, right? Welcome to today's video. For those who are returning subscribers, thank you for coming. Thank you so much. And for those of you who are new, hey, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel. Let's support this great cause. Let's support Achichi Space by commenting, liking, and sharing the video with your friends. I will really be grateful. In today's video, we are going to talk about parenting hacks after a divorce. This is especially for parents who divorced and their children in between. I know it might be challenging. It's really difficult. We already talked about how you can move on after a divorce. But for parents with children, it's different. I mean, this is you who is supposed to move on from this person. Sometimes there is this no contact rule, especially when you're trying to move on. Like totally no contact. You make sure you don't access the other person. No contact means the other person is not able to access you, and also you are not able to access the other person. Like, you know what I mean? So in the case of children involved in a broken marriage, it's quite different. This is you trying to move on from this person, like I said, but you cannot move on completely because there are still children linking you. There are children still connecting you two together. And one thing you have to know is that your relationship has ended. You've broken up with your partner, but hey, you have not broken up with your children. You two are still parents to these children. The situation might be different between the two of you, but I mean, you have to come into a central point where you both agree on proper ways of raising these children without having them affected by what has happened between the two of you, by the divorce. You get. Yeah, so you two have to really work out a way of parenting your children in the most cooperative and in a positive way, putting aside your feelings. I know it's not easy, but hey, you really have to do it for the sake of your children. At first, it's a bit difficult because both parties are still heartbroken, but with time, you really have to let it go for the sake of your children. Remember, the most valuable and the most important ways of having your children adjust to the new normal in their life is by the two of you having a successful co-parenting. It helps the children in a way that they are able to access both parents. Both parents are able to be in their life, so it really helps them. So that is the best you could do for your children. Let's go straight away to the video and talk of some of these tips. The first thing you have to do is you two have to develop a parenting plan. Like, each one has to know their role in this whole process. Who is going to do what? The parenting plan should be clearly laid out to avoid conflicts. Remember, you two already have your previous conflicts related to the failed relationship. So you guys have to really have a well-laid plan to avoid for the sake of your children. The plan should include custody-related issues, visitation issues, like when is the other person visiting. These custody and visitation issues in Africa, in most cases, it's not done the legal way. Both parents just agree on a round table. In most cases, it's the parent with a better financial stand who ends up having custody of the children. That is what happened to most people. But sometimes the women end up taking care of these children because maybe the other parent is too busy and it may be a little bit difficult for him to be fully available for the children. Maybe the living conditions on their side may also make it difficult for them to run around taking care of the kids. So the custody and the visitation hours really need to be clear. And then also the living arrangements of the children, that we already talked about it, still under the parenting plan being developed. And then also you're going to talk about the finances, the education of the children, like who is doing what for the children financially. the medical care, the emotional care. I think emotional care is the responsibility of both parents. That one doesn't have to be splitted. Whoever the children are with at that particular moment, they should be able to give the children that emotional support because they need it from both parents. They need the reassurance that they are still loved. You get? So the first thing you really, really have to do is make sure that there is a well-laid parenting plan. Okay? So again, I want to repeat this. You are divorced with your partner, but not with your children. Never take it as an excuse not to be available for your kids. They need you both, and both parents have a role to play in their lives. The second and most important you have to do is you should learn to manage your family conflicts. Learn to manage the conflicts that you already have with this person. Learn to manage these conflicts in a way that they don't get to affect the children. At first they may, at the very beginning, because there's so much friction, but don't let it last long for the sake of these innocent little ones. If you find it difficult to communicate with your other partner, remember you're doing it for the children, seek help. Get somebody, talk to a family member or someone they are close to help you access the other person, because sometimes the other person will try to make it difficult for you to access them. Like people harbor feelings and they want to keep attaching into the situation, but you can actually seek help from somebody just to come and mediate and help the two of you come to an understanding to take care of these children. Now that your two parents are apart, you should understand that the parenting skills are different. The way you as a mother will want to parent your children will probably be different from the way the father on the other side will parent them. So long as the children are safe and secure, they will learn to adjust to the new parenting skills from both sides. For example, you may not want them to wear a certain type of clothing, but on the other side, they are allowed to. They will just learn to adjust that when we are with this parent, we don't do this. When we are with the other parent, we also do this. They just get to learn to adjust as they cope with the situation. The main thing is their safety, their security. Those are the most important. Also, give your former partner time to adjust. What am I talking about? If you previously did the parenting, your former partner may need time to adjust to be able to take care of these children, because previously they were not doing it. So you need to give them time to learn to adjust to the new normal. Also, you as yourself, if you haven't done parenting skills for the longest time, give your former partner also time to learn to adjust to your new skills. It's all about adjusting and trying to learn and understand each other for the sake of who? The children. Yes, so basically those are some of the key points I wanted us to share. And those are the hacks and tricks of parenting after a breakup, a divorce, or separation, specifically with children. So it's a different type of adjustment. Like I said earlier, you divorced your partner, but you did not divorce your children. You're still attached to them and never changes. I pray for everyone who is going through this, and I pray that you really find a point where you both agree for the sake of your children, for the sake of their security, sake of their sanity. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Stay blessed. Catch you in the next video. You don't want to miss what is coming next. You know, HT Space is full of surprises. Thank you very much for coming. I wish us all the best. Peace out. Bye.